Hi, Aquarius. Get my little lippy on. Alright. I've honestly tried to do your reading like 3 different times. Been struggling a little bit. Not struggling, just haven't found the right words to say. So we're just going to jump in. Take a look at what you need to know. My name's Damelin. Let's look and see. We're using the Moon and Stars Tarot. I haven't used this deck in so long. Okay, we're going to do 2 different reading spreads for you. The first one we're going to try here is this 10 planet spread. This is going to offer insight into the predominant influences on events in your life in the coming 10 days. Shuffle the major arcana cards only. Lay them out in a fan of the planets. Choose your cards thinking of the planets. As you do so, lay them out as shown. This unusual sequence is intentional because the card positions relate to the orbit of our solar system. Okay, we're just going to pull 10 cards representing each of the planets. So Aquarius, hello, welcome in. I hope you're having a great day. Sorry, my desk doesn't really, it's not a desk. I use this like my chest, like it's my box, my Pandora's box. So we're going to just look and see. So we have here, the first one we're going to be doing is the sun. Happy birthday, by the way. I do believe you are in your Aquarius birthday season. So Aquarius, the sun. This is going to be representative of your personality and your ego. Okay. Mercury, communication and intellect. Venus, love and attraction. Moon, emotions and mood. Mars, motivation and aggression. Jupiter, abundance and good fortune. Saturn, ambition and responsibility. Uranus, freedom and change. Neptune, reality and discovery. And Pluto, the power of power and control. Okay, cool. So the first thing I want to take a notice of here is, let's just start with the sun. There's something very nostalgic about your reading. There's something you're really trying to overcome that happened in the past to you, or that there's just something like you're working through from your past or in your past. The sun represents your personality and your ego. And for this, you pulled the 6 of Cups. Let's just read what it says here in this book. The keywords is childhood, friendships, and memories. The 6 signifies the past. This 6 signifies the past. This will be coming back to you through distant friends and family as you walk down memory lane. You are filled with light-hearted, innocent, playful energy. Do not lose sight of priorities now, as memories are of past selves that helped shape you today. Someone or something may make you feel comfortable in its presence, reminding you of your childhood. This energy is all in the moment and will not last long, so enjoy the happy memories. Enjoy what the past has taught you and incorporate it into the present. So what I get from this card, personally, myself, is it makes me think of like those times when you're in a situation and you can like feel that the situation you're in, like you can remember it, but it's like when you come to the conclusion, or like you think about it and you're like, at one point in time, like in the future, I'm going to think back onto this moment and I'm going to remember it and I'm going to miss it. So it's like almost like a realization that you're coming to in the moment of something that's not unhappy, something that's good, but it's something that you're going to realize. You're going to be like, okay, wow. It makes me think, like, one time I saw this meme and it was of like those green electricity boxes that we used to like hang out on when we were kids. And it was like, it said something about like, when was the last time we went out to those things with our neighbor kids? When was the last time? We never made a designated last time. Everything just kind of like life got ahead of us. And slowly one person stopped coming and then the next person stopped coming. And before you know it, You know, it's been 20 years and everyone has a family, everyone has kids, everyone has careers and they have jobs and they've gone through divorces and they've gone through, you know, deaths in the family, or, you know, they've grieved and they've healed and they've transformed, and they don't look the same, they don't sound the same, they don't have the same interests. So there's something about like maybe going back to that box, or going back to that green electricity box, right? That HVAC box, that air conditioning box, or something like that. And you're just there and you're sitting and you're thinking about that, and you got your neighbor kids and the kids you used to play with, and you're like the old place you go to catch your bus, right? And it all just kind of floods back into you and you're like, oh my God. And then you kind of come back into this moment and you realize that even this moment right now that we're having together, me and you, is going to be something of the past. This moment has already passed. It's like when you have a friend that's came and visited from out of town, or you visited somewhere from out of town, you're on a vacation, and you can feel like, you know, you're 2/3 of the way done with the vacation, or you're getting close to the end of the vacation, or you're getting close to the end of your lease on your apartment, and you're not planning on renewing the lease. And it's like you're sitting there and you're like, oh, you know, someday I'm going to look back on this moment and wish I was right here. So there's no need to try and get yourself out of, or to try and rush through something, right? Slow down, allow yourself the time. Things are going to change, and that's okay. But right now, what this is saying to me is that you are dealing with the past. You're currently, as your present moment, you are in the past right now. There is new things coming for you. There's new situations arising for you. New opportunities, new roads to go down, new relationships to get into. New illusions to be had. I am sensing that there is a little bit of fear around this situation or this circumstance for you. It's not fear, it's just like your heart, right? It's like you can kind of begin to feel some weird like emotions in your heart. You're so quick to shove them down or to like disregard them. It's like you can't even let them begin to multiply. So you think about them, and you think about them, and you might even talk about them. Because you don't know how to just feel them. Or you just talk about them. You ponder them, the feelings. As much as you can allow them to cultivate or to accumulate within yourself. You just feel them, and you sit with them. And you know that there's nowhere else to go. And that the only place you can face is towards the truth. The only thing to do is to be honest. The only thing to do is to stand upright. There's a sense of wanting to understand the more non-physical parts of reality. There's a sense of wanting to understand the truth behind why we transform, the truth behind the dark night of the soul. You're wanting to find closure, or you're wanting to find answers to why things concluded the way that they did. You could potentially be in solitude right now. Maybe even separated from your family a little bit. Or you have been for a while. And you're ready to move into a new chapter of your life. But then there's also this sense of not necessarily being ready to move in to a new chapter of your life. There's the not necessarily stagnancy, but it's like the earth is kind of standing still right now for you. Is there anything that we need to know for Aquarius that we might need to be aware of for the Aqua Gang? You need to be patient. Somebody might have done some spell work on you, or somebody wants to check in on you to see if you're still under their spell, if you're still believing the things that they have told you in the past, if you're still living off of their truth, or if you've dug deeper and found the honest to God truth of what it is. Somebody could have been lying to you, or somebody caused you a little bit of trauma, or there's some sort of little bit of trauma. Someone might want to come and like have sex with you. Somebody wants you to do the work for them, or you need to get someone to do the work for you, and you need to take the credit for it. Somebody wants you to enjoy loving living. So you're learning how to love your life. You're learning how to love everything you do. Jupiter provides a vision of what might be. I have to have you. Somebody has to have you, or there's something that somebody needs to have. You have typo negative, cash of the future. Claiming it, the bride of Christ will go to prison in total disgrace. Election was rigged. We have curious and demanding, strength and regeneration. And then we have a little trauma. Damn, your reading was kind of quick. What else do we got over here? So let me see. Aquarius. Can you tell me like what path are you currently going? What's your current objective right now? What's your current objective right now? Where are you currently at? What's the path that you're going down? Spending time with family. We have the Ten of Pentacles sitting on top of the Six of Cups. Ten of Pentacles is like legacy, family, you know, inheritances, the whole 9 yards. Really like, it's wealth. It's going to work every day, and it's the vacation you get. It's the vacation time you get, or the paid time off. That's what the Ten of Pentacles is. The Ten of Pentacles is paid time off. The Ten of Pentacles is tax returns. The Ten of Pentacles is settlements, is big checks you get in the mail, is inheritances, like I said, whether it's assets you inherited or actual physical money you've inherited. This is real estate. This is having children and starting high-yield savings accounts for them. This is everything that it would be that a financially literate person would do. This is like the culmination or the result of all of those things that financially literate person did in the past, but also the things they continue to do in the present. And then the question we're going to ask for this card is, what must you accept? That you can't do everything. You need to accept that some things are just a burden. Some things are too much to carry. Some things are unnecessary to continue to carry. Unnecessary work, going too far, going above and beyond, but like for no really good reason, right? Not doing something the most effective way. Needing to find a more effective way to do something. Needing to let go of the dead weight. To release the things that no longer serve you. Now this could also be with, we're adding these two cards together of the path you're currently on is the Ten of Pentacles to the Ten of Wands. Now this could be literally you, like I said, paid time off, taking a vacation while still getting paid from your job as if you were there. We also have this Ten of Wands in reverse. That can be dropping burdens, finding more effective ways to do something, but it's like, maybe even taking a break, taking a time out, assessing where you're at, assessing where you're coming from, and assessing where you're going. What must be released? Anxiety, overthinking, sleepless nights, beating yourself up for not being able to accomplish it all, literally it all. It's like you're trying to get it all done in one swoop. It's like you're trying to do so much as opposed to just taking your time and allowing the situation to go smoothly. That's what you really need to do. You need to allow the situation to happen smoothly. There's no rush, okay? You need to slow down a little bit, kid. It's like you need to slow down. You're moving too fast. You're trying to get too much done in too little of time. It's like you're going to cause too big of shockwaves. So you need to slow down a little bit. You need to assess what you're doing, assess how you're doing it, making sure you're not causing unnecessary ripples. You need to stop beating yourself up for things in the past that you were unable to accomplish. What is the challenge is the Lovers in reverse. You could be dealing with some relationship issues. You could be dealing or coming to the realization that the person you thought was your soulmate is in fact not your soulmate. You could be dealing with uncooperative emotional relationships that's causing you difficulties in your work, that's causing the workload that you're normally used to be too much. This could be people that are uncooperative, people that are going through things, people that need more attention than they normally do. Lack of trust, lack of boundaries, lack of communication. And you're just over here trying to do it all, or someone's trying to do it all, and they're having some sort of realization that maybe a relationship wasn't the right thing for them at this point. They need to focus on them. They need to focus on their job. They need to focus on the things that they have to do, the tasks they have to complete, things they need to accomplish. All right. What's the source of knowledge for Aquarius? Your strength. You will endure. Now you could be feeling a little bit like you're dealing with, or you are having to kind of tame the inside of you, the beast inside of you. Or your partner. Your partner could be kind of wiling out right now. You're really trying to ground yourself. You're trying to have control over your emotions. Control is a really big theme for this reading. What's the most likely outcome? Definitely connecting with friends, connecting with people that can help you. Right? Kind of wanting us to see a success for everyone. I feel like you're really trying to accomplish everything. You're having a difficult time saying, hey, this is too much for me. I need you to take this. And, hey, I need you to do something for me. Hey, this is too much for me. You just need to reach out to your friends. Your friends will have your back. Or maybe you need to reach out to some people that you, in the past, kind of exited out of your life. Said, hey, maybe we can't be friends right now. You have this cough in here. You could be literally working yourself to death, or that's what you need to fix, is you need to stop working yourself to death. I'm starting to get dizzy. 10 of Wands here. 10 of Clubs. Tower. Message. And a rat. I gotta go. I'm not doing no rats, sorry. Let's get your Hebrew word to close this out. All right, what do we have for the Aquarius Collective? Kaf Hatov. Diffuse negative energy and stress from myself and or others. Purifying, light or dark, banishes the unseen ominous forces and deactivates any harmful influences that may be lurking nearby, especially those that dwell inside me. Stress dissolve, pressure is released. Hey, Zayn Yod, angelic influences, accessing angelic network to bring order. Using this root, I now access the network of angels. I can remove negative influences and chaotic influences in my life. I ignite the support and assistance of positive angels. And give me one more. Sharing the flame, priestly blessing. Share the light force, Mem Lamed Hay. I take this root with me into the real world so I can share the light with my friends and family and the whole family of humankind. I envisage opens and opportunities of the world for global dissemination of this ancient wisdom. I ask for the strength to walk the talk. I know that this root arouses forces of immortality and joy in the world, and I must demand nothing less. Finally, last one we have is Samek Yod Tet, miracle making. I free myself from all selfishness, envy, anger, and self-pity. By rejecting these negative temptations, I am free to invoke this root, thereby initiating the power of miracles into my life. All right, I'm out of here. Thanks, Aquarius, for letting me read your cards. I hope that this reading found you at a good time and that it was helpful for you. Don't get too nostalgic. Don't think about the past too much, right? Live in the moment. Accept it for what it is. Love the moment. It's the only one we've got, right? Is this moment right now. And right now. And right now. Quit thinking about the past so much. All right, I'm out.